Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, This is Plastic Motionel, and today we are reviewing trunks. Now, this is the Tonsen trunks, I believe 05A, and this is the best version. So, this is the version with the purple hair and the shaded white tips. This is the best version. Now, I know this guy has came out before, and I actually got him before, but I don't know why I sold this guy. I think it was because his joints were really tight and I did not like that, but this time around I'm not gonna sell him, I'm just gonna keep him. And I actually got him for way cheaper this time. I believe it's maybe around $70 cheaper than what I paid last time, so that's really good. I got this guy for, I believe $74 from Treasure Toys wholesale store. And I'm very happy to have got him for that price because he is going to skyrocket. Once they start getting low on stock, this guy's going to skyrocket. So if you really want the Tonsenart trunks and you want this model, specific face sculpts, hair, and such, this is the one to get. He looks amazing. And I think I'm just having trunks fever right now. And you will see in the next video. But yeah, this guy comes with so much. I'm just really happy to have this figure. But to get started with the accessories, wait, let's actually look at this guy. I know you've maybe seen someone else review this figure before, and you may think he's a bit too buff, but in my opinion, he looks great. He looks okay. He's not too buff, he's not too skinny. He looks great. I don't really care about it being the Broly movie or any iteration of Trunks, really. I just want the figure Trunks. And I think this is a great Trunks figure, just as much as the Unbound Wrath versions are as well. But yeah, to start off, he comes with a jacket, and he's sliding down off of his shoulders. I think this is sculpted really well. It looks great, but instead of using this, I think I'm just going to get a soft goods one and make this figure 10 times better. It may be a bit $25 more, but it's perfectly fine. As long as this figure is top tier, that's all that matters to me. I won't spend as much, but it's not that bad. It's only like $25. If you want it, you'll get it. Again, I collect to do stop motions. And I don't just collect and buy any figures out there. I just get them specifically for stop motions I have in mind. He also comes with blast pieces for his sword, like a swoosh effect. And these are very flimsy. So yeah. Here's also another one, but this one here is hard plastic. And I'm not sure exactly where this piece connects to. Maybe it's like a stand holder, but we did not get that in the pack, so I'm not sure exactly how I would use these. Well, oops, sorry about that. I'm not sure exactly how I'd use these while posting the figure, so that's a bit weird. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with that, but we'll get that figured out. He also comes with this sheath and sword. And this looks great. I think this is the exact one from the anime. I'm not exactly sure, but I know I like this over the gold sheath, and it just looks way better in my opinion. You also have this magnetic piece. If you had the trunks before, you're seeing the video, you know how this works. Just stick this on here. Match it down there with the magnet piece, and it will stay on. And I think that's a really cool addition. to a figure. I think that's really cool, actually. It just is very innovative for an action figure. I think it's sitting like this, and whether you could just sliding on and off. That looks really cool with the button on there. Man, Trunks is such a cool Dragon Ball character. He's really darn cool. A guy from the future comes back to fight. That's super cool. To get started with his face sculpts, we have this happy face. And these are sculpted really well. You know Tonsen is not going to, they're not going to do it in the slightest. They're literally going to go all the way with their face sculpts. They're going to go all the way. And I think they do so well. Tonsen is the best when it comes to face sculpts. I think if the American Fits can get up to this level, man, it may be a bit better to go their route. Oh my gosh. I'm so clumsy right now. That's because it's so early. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. But you can see it's like an effect shining off of the eyes. And it's even like that in the dark. So you don't actually have to have a really good studio lighting to get that effect. It just looks great overall. And that is because they really put care into their face sculpts. We have another one of the base hair face sculpts, and this one is a yelling face. And this looks amazing. They do such a good job with their yelling faces. Ah, man. I cannot say it enough. They do such a great job. It's phenomenal. And as you can see there already on the screen, he has the more stern, just looking forward face sculpt. Here, I have one of my favorites, which is the crying face sculpt. I'm not sure exactly what scene I may use this for. Maybe if Vegeta perishes or he gets destroyed in some factor manner during a stop motion, but man, this looks so darn good. He's actually crying on camera right now. That's sick. Man, they do such a good job. You can do nothing except for congratulate them on these figures. These face sculpts specifically just look so darn good. And one of my other favorites is the looking off to the right. Dude, if that isn't Trunks, I don't know who is. That's Trunks all the way, man. He's just so good. To start off the Super Saiyan head sculpts, we have the yelling face. This looks great as well. It's basically a copy of the base version, but maybe even a bit madder. Because he's Super Saiyan, of course. We have the angry, grinning Super Saiyan face looking off to the right. It may look like he's looking directly forward, but he's actually not. One of his eyes are, and the other one is kind of tilted to the right. And you can see with one eyebrow is higher than the other. They pay so much attention to detail. Man, they do so well. And then we have this is with the Super Saiyan head sculpt on. He's looking a bit off to the left. And he's really angry in his face, you can just tell. And funny enough, this guy does not come with any just straightforward Super Saiyan faces. It's not a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing either. But maybe he did, and maybe it's somewhere I lost it or something, but no, I doubt that. I doubt that. But again, to get back to the hair sculpts and such, this guy also has this flared hair where he's just walking and his hair is moving. Man, they do such a good job with these sculpts. They cannot be beaten. That's why they reissued the figure, because they knew it would sell 100%. And it's Trunks for all in all. It's literally Trunks. Trunks will sell any day. We have his pants, where his hands are in his pants. And these are sculpted really well. These look really cool. Those look really darn cool. But to get into the hand sculpts, we have 2 open key blast hands here. And these are sculpted really well. I love when hand sculpts are really well done. I mean, it looks phenomenal. It looks great. He has 2 of the iconic DBZ key blast hands. Get that kind of effect with these hands whenever he slices Frieza in half. And these just look great. We also have the 2 clenched hand sculpts to where he's doing the move. His signature move, you know, Trunks' signature move. I think that move is so cool. Whenever I was a child, I thought he was gathering like 6 Dragon Balls to shoot that energy blast. But instead, he was just gathering energy and he was doing it in a really cool, stylish way. Like, Trunks is so sick. I wonder where he learned that move from. He just created from nothingness. Because that move is so darn sick. I really like it a lot. If you like that move and you're just like me, leave a like, man. Trunks just literally has style in all his moves. That move he uses to defeat. That move he uses to defeat Cell. Who does he get that from? I think he gets that from his father a bit. Whenever he was a child. Wait. Wait, Kid Trunks is not the older Trunks. What am I talking about? But he still didn't see his father explode. I wonder where he got that move from, where he just shoots his energy all the way up into the sky. That's a really cool move. But here are the 2 open grip hands. I think these can be used to actually shield his, well, wield his sheath. Like so. Let me try and get this in. You know what? I think his sheath is actually a bit too thick to actually get these hands to hold it. But yeah, I think it's a bit too thick. I'll try a bit later, but I'm pretty sure they can hold it all in all. But I'll get into that a bit later. And we have the 2 just a bit closed fist hands, and these are specifically to wield the sword with any hand. Yeah. Those are all of his hand accessories. Let's get into the articulation. Now again, if you had this figure before, you know he is a bit squeaky, and I don't have a problem with that now. But I'm not gonna apply no shock oil to this guy, as he'll just get better over time. It's not that serious. Even though I pose the figure a lot, I don't really do more other than posing, and with stop motion animation, I won't need to do too much with those joints, as they're not super squeaky, but yeah, they're movable. Again, he gets 360 motion. He can also do a bit more than a T-pose if you twist his arms around. And you can see just by his actual shoulders, this guy is pretty buff. But at that grass, he looks great. He has the double jointed elbows. Wrist swivel is amazing. You can actually swivel this as well. Forearm and bicep swivel. So that's really sick. You can do some really cool poses with that. He has great neck articulation. Look down about that far. He can look up about that far. For some ab crunch. Ab crunch, we have this going up. I think that's great. Going back. Without having a gap. You can go back about that much. We also have thigh swivel. leg can kick out about that much, and he can definitely stand like this. 100%. Let's get this guy to stand like this really quick. Didn't take much, but yeah, you can see. I was just, I was thinking before I start this video, I wanted to start him off with his leg kicked up like that, or him doing another kick pose, but man, you can see with figures like this, that's kind of why I like the joints to be a bit squeaky now, because actually in the ankles, he can actually do some really cool poses without it being loose, and he can actually hold those poses, so that's a really good thing. He kicks up about that much. He has double jointed knees. He has really good ankle articulation for that as well. And yeah, this guy is amazing. His sculpt is good, articulation is phenomenal. But let's see how he scales against others. That guy looks so cool. I really love that trunk so much. Oh my gosh. Let's get this guy next to Games Begin Goku. I really can't wait to get the other Goku and Vegeta. I think they're gonna look really good. And I don't think he scales bad at all, man. I don't know what other people are talking about, but man, he looks great. Look at him next to Goku. He's not that much tall. I actually think they're a bit, no, Trunks is a bit taller now that I'm actually paying attention, but it's literally, it's not that visible unless you're picking for things to not like. Now, if you're just saying, if you're just looking at the figure just up, oh man, he looks great next to Goku. But if you're actually just looking for things to nag about, yeah, you'll definitely not like the height. But I think he looks great. Like compared to Baki, him and Baki are the same height, and this figure's a really short guy. So just put that into mind. He is not as short as you think he is. Well, as tall. My bad. He's not as tall as you think he is. Not nearly as tall as you think he is. But to get this guy next to some very obscure characters, let's put him next to the man, the myth, the legend, Vader. And let's also put this guy next to MODOK from Marvel Legends. You can see his scale. Vader's gonna be towering over this guy. Just to put some weird characters into the mix. Just make it a bit different. I really love this figure right here. Okay, but back to this guy. Yeah, as you can see, he scales really well. He's just an amazing figure overall. I really like the yellow in this figure and the hair color. I think it looks amazing. You can see the joints in the back. I really love this guy. The watch, everything is about this guy. It just looks great. If you think this guy looks amazing, leave a like on the video. If you're just like me and you're a Trunks fan, leave a like. This guy is really darn cool. Look at his belt right there. That's Trunks. I really wanted to have the soft goods jacket for this video, but it's perfectly fine, as that is just an addition to an already great figure. Again, this is Plastic Mo Chanel, and I'm signing out. Peace.